community that helped build it.
Yeah, definitely is a place. So, yeah.
Exactly.
That's good. That's nice. Good to see.
There's a couple people from my age group, from Aggie's age group, all the way up to my grandfather.
Right.
But you know what I mean? We're a really tight community. The love is real.
It's deep, yeah.
You know, like
so you see the pride, you know.
Like his mother, I know his mother's like my mother. Like we all grew up together. Like that type of, I'll be in your house till 10 p.m. type of yeah.
Okay. And I think this is often what a lot of people don't see, you know. So it's good that.
Definitely,
I didn't know.
definitely.
I didn't know, you know.
Definitely, we try to plant gardens wherever we can. You know what I mean? Wherever we're allowed to.
Because if I know, God forbid, if anything would happen to me, nobody in my community would care. So
that's why we try to make an impact.
Right. All right.
Yeah, even this is beautiful. Even if I'm gonna see, maybe we can get inside the center too. What could we really do, right?
Not much, yeah.
This is what we had to work with our whole life, brother.
I mean, it's there, but you can't, yeah.
But we appreciate everything we got, you know what I mean? We made the best of this.
Right.
We didn't need a basketball court. We didn't need none of that. We made the best of what we had here.
I remember being in Vern, like we had the big ass library and the big ass rec center.
Right?
With ball court and everything.
It's just, they pick and choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was what was home for us.
Right. And this is the only one.
Like, you know, it was really home. Like we didn't care how big it was.
It's Collins, right?
We do have another community center. It's a little bit up. You know what I mean? It's more on Spadina, but that was a travel for us. It had the gym. It had all of that. But this is what we use for game night, movie night. You know, like the real chill spot.
Right.
This was home. Even though we didn't have a lot, this was home.
Mm-hmm. So can you just tell us, if you can recall, like any story, anything that sort of happened here that sort of made an impact on your life, to say like, you know, this happened and I really learned from that, or, you know, this man who was like an elder to us who taught us something here. Like, what's something that you can really remember here that really had a big significance in like you growing up here?
Well, that would be the mural we're gonna check out just now, where my big brother is painted on.
Okay.
He was the heart of the hood, you know, the glue, the I can't, it's really hard to explain, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you lose somebody like that, things aren't the same around, you know? Things break. But that's personally who showed me how to be a man, you know what I mean? I can't say be a man, I had a father.
Right.
But when my father wasn't around out here, made sure I went to school, did not promote the wrong things, drove me to school, drive me back to school. Those type of things, they mean a lot from an older nigga, you know what I mean?
It's a different type of relationship.
I don't care what type of, I don't care what you do on the streets and all that shit. But when you gotta speak right to these young boys, man.
Definitely.
This new generation is different, man.
So what are you seeing from them that you say is wrong?
This new generation?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. It's a real lack of respect. Okay. I feel. I can't say it's a lack of respect because there's nobody coaching. There's no older niggas telling these young boys how to act or how to move. Not saying you should tell somebody how to move, you know what I mean? But there's a right way to tell somebody.
Right.
There's a right way to show somebody. They learn from watching you.
Okay.
We learned from watching the niggas we grew up with. And them niggas weren't coaching us the wrong way. I don't care how people want to portray niggas from this neighborhood. Niggas were not fucking telling us to go do no nonsense. Niggas were telling us to go to school, fam.
Right.
And that's the biggest, that meant a big thing to us.
So was it they're not having the older heads to sort of put the arm around the shoulder and say this is the way, or is it because they're doing that but the youngins are not listening? And there's a lack of respect there.
I can't even say youngins aren't listening. I grew up with no Instagram. I grew up in none of this internet shit. That shit changed a lot.
Definitely.
It changed a lot the way people think. It shows you can think for yourself. You don't need nobody. You get your little clout on Instagram. You don't need, nobody ain't telling you nothing, man.
Okay. Well, let's walk and talk. Are we going to the mirror next?
Yeah, we can go to the mirror.
All right, let's walk and talk. So, because you talk about Instagram, though. So, when a lot of these youths are on Instagram, and I think, you know, it's just the image of, you know, being a certain type of person, being, you know, seen as, oh, I come from this area, I'm hard or whatever. Do you think that gets to their head a little bit, and that's why it's like, you know, I'm this person, I have this amount of followers, and I don't need this person to talk to me? Or do you feel like it's an influence where their head swells a little bit?
I can't say it's the follower. Like, it has to be people in your ear, right? Because I tell you, I know a lot of these young boys out here. They're not stupid. None of these. I don't care what neighborhood you're from, where you're from in this city. These kids they're smart kids. They're smart kids. We all just make bad choices. And I just feel like this generation is making their bad choices older in their age. You know what I mean? So they're learning their consequence at 18, 19. Right. And it's fucked up. Because I don't wish jail, none of that shit on nobody. Yeah. And you have these little kids, and some of these kids are gone for fucking 10, 5, 6 years. It's sad.
You bring up a really good point because, you know, maybe you growing up and other people when they're young, it's like they do like small little dumb petty shit, and like, but now it's like people are really catching M charges and accessory to murder and all these things, and it's like your life's getting thrown away at a younger age. Maybe, you know, back in the days you'd have to be a little bit older to really get to that level, but now they're starting young.
I'm not gonna, like, you know what I mean? It's not, just let me put it into better terms, because I can't speak on something too much.
Right.
I know somebody that just got into a fight, and he punched somebody in the head, and the man died.
Yeah.
And you think we think about that?
No.
We can get into an argument right now and we start fist fighting.
Yeah. You push him, he hits his head. Now instead of it's assault, it's murder. Yeah.
It's different nowadays.
Right.
Times changed.
Definitely.
I just think everybody just needs to get. There's so much money and potential in this city.
Yes.
And these young kids from Toronto, Brampton, all over Jane, everywhere.
Everywhere.
They have, it's real talent out here. It's real talent. There ain't no need for no beef. We could be really making money. Like, if you really think about it, what artists do you know from the city that makes money off shows?
Yeah, that's not even structured here. Yeah.
Why do you think?
Exactly.
Club owners think their club's gonna get shot up.
Yeah. It's true.
That's crazy. Like, Toronto is looked at, like, every rapper knows Toronto. And they've said one bar about Toronto.
Definitely.
That's where we need to open up and be like, yo, bro, like, are we listening to this? We have so much potential. And this is the nigga that showed me all my potential. All of us out here.
Okay.
He was one of those guys from the hood that just motivates everything.
Right. Just, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's just that.
That was him.
Role model and show people like the right path.
This is my brother, J Hood. Died in 2007. Right here. Yeah, man, it was the heart of the hood, man.
So what exactly was it about him that made him just reach out to people? Like, was he always just positive and just helping others, and, you know, he was vibrant and outgoing?
He's one of those men that when your mother leaves the house at 6 a.m, he's outside telling her to have a good day at work. And when she comes back, he's still here asking her how her day was at work.
Okay.
Just one of those, you know, like, he cared about everything. No matter what you did on the side, none of that.
Right.
People care about you, bro. When you do good shit for your community, as you should, because I don't think shit would be fucking different if he was here. a lot of shit would be different. There would be a lot of ball programs going on. He was a real community
He's an
person.
advocate for a lot.